see what's up with this. Okay, testing. How much longer until I was sent? Alright, so I will just Alright. Hello to whoever just joined. You can, of course, type in the chat if you wish. So, in case you want to know what's going on right now, we are currently cruising over France, and we are going to start our descent shortly here. So maybe I'll just speed things up a little bit. So let's go 8 times. Yeah, so in this flight simulator, there's an option for me to actually, skip some time, So of course, I don't want to be, lingering here for, in cruise forever, because I want to go to bed, much earlier here. So, yeah. Um, okay, let's go a bit faster here. 16 time. Yeah, it's probably not the best thing to do forever. Okay. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah. Well, it's a nice view of the sun over there. And then we're just gonna head out over the Atlantic Ocean here. Now I'm just gonna go to, hold on. Maybe I will. So right now I'm just gonna check the weather here for Bilbao Airport to see what kind of runway I should use on my phone. So let's see. Meet RLEP. Okay. So it's updated at 0130 Zulu on the 26th of June. It's auto. So the wind is 110 degrees at 3 knots. 99. So there's few clouds at 4,400 feet, broken at 5,000 feet. Temperature is 15, dew point 14, QNH is 1015. That's the altimeter setting in hectopascals. Okay, so then, I mean, I guess we could attempt the runway 30 approach. Because it's gonna be, maybe we'll just fly the approach from the northwest. So because like we're just coming over mountains in that area, you know, if we, and yeah, so if you guys can see, all right. So according to my flight plan, let me pull that up on my phone here. So according to the flight plan, we should be expecting runway 30. So let's, and of course it's just going to be like a light sort of tailwind. So, or. So yeah. Then let me see this here. So my pack's 2 kilo. Then this is, so this is coming from here. And then it's just going through here. So if you look at where my cursor is, gonna be on the DME arc for 22 DME from Bravo Lima Victor. So that's the Bilbao VOR. This is 115.9. And then we're just gonna be joining here. And we're gonna be doing for the arrival, I'd say we'll just do the ILS for runway 30. That's the, is that the Yankee or the Zulu? Yes, that's the, I guess maybe that's the Yankee. Arrival for runway 30. And then we'll just go here. And then, so we're supposed to be at 6,000 feet here. And then the initial fix, and then we'll just, after that we will be going to down to 4,400, and then we'll intercept the glide slope from there at 11.3 miles from the airport. And then we'll just fly the 3.4 it's 3.4 degrees of slope, so it's going to be a bit steeper than normal. And that is nothing that we can't handle. Of course, there's going to be mountains all around here, so there's probably going to be some mountain waves, and I guess that's going to be very, very interesting. They're going to be very entertaining. And the minimums will be probably from 420, 431 feet. Yeah. Case of missed approach. Climb runway heading up to reaching 2,000 feet, and then we're going to turn right at maximum 210 knots, and to intercept and follow the magnetic track 062 degrees. So track 062 degrees, and then we are going to be climbing to 3,500 feet. Radar guidance will be provided. Okay. Are there any NOTAMs in our... So, the question of, is there going to be any NOTAMs or any restrictions that are going to be affecting our thing, affecting our... So, let's see here. If there's any... It's 2 kilo. What about Bilbao? So, unmanned aircraft flying. Okay. Didn't say anything about the ILS being out of service, so I guess I'll just... I guess then we'll just attempt the 30 approach then. Runway 30 approach. Well, hello Aiden. Nice seeing you. So, right here, so I'm just recording, so this is like a live stream of me landing in Bilbao Airport in Spain here. Right? And right now I'm just getting all set up for my approach into Bilbao in Spain. And in case you didn't know, so Bilbao, that's like a city that's like in the northern part of Spain. That's you know, it has mountains like off to like both sides, right, of the airport, right? And I figured that this was going to be very much interesting, right? Because I'm gonna be planning to land like coming in through a valley, right, with mountains on like both sides. Well, yeah, nice having you on board. And yeah, we're just about to start our descent here. So I'm just gonna enter in the like what I need for my descent into the flight management computer here. So let's get this. So QNH 1015. So altimeter setting 1015. And then the temperature here is okay. So the temperature. So that let me check this thing again. So the temperature is 15 degrees Celsius, of course. Hold on, 15 degrees Celsius, and the wind is coming from 110 degrees true at 3 knots. So that's gonna be from the southeast, southeast or something. And let me see if there is. And probably I'll just land with flaps 3 because to account for any kind of changes in wind. Yeah. So. And of course, in this plane, right, there's this option for you to land in like not with full flaps in position 3. You can enable that here in the ground proximity warning system, so it won't really give you any kind of warnings that like the flaps are not fully configured. So yeah, let's enable that, and then what I will be doing, yeah, of course, like this is let's try and replicate the like what's going on in real life, right? This airplane, like its handling characteristics, I'd say it's not really that different from, you know, what's going on in real life, right? So then go out to our minimums, and what is the approach speed on this? 148. So then that's a category D approach, I believe. Then that would be 800 feet. That's our minimums. So the minimums is basically, you know, the lowest altitude, the minimum descent altitude, right? That's the lowest altitude that we can go to if we can't see the runway. And then, yeah, so since we're about to, and then what I will start doing is I will just plan for the arrival here. Arrival, ILS runway 30 Yankee, and the standard terminal arrival route, that would be Mapax 2 Kilo, and let Mapax 1 Kilo. Okay, transition via Karma, transition none, and I'll just insert that into here, and top descent. Let's see. And then intercept. Okay, then yeah, flight. So then maybe I'll just start my descent right now, and yeah. Okay, and I'll just make a quick passenger announcement here. So then, yeah. Hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain again. As you can see, we already started our descent into Bilbao Airport in Spain, and we should have you on the ground in approximately 10 to 15, 20 minutes. And the weather en route, it's really a calm weather. I don't expect any like much bumps along the way. So we're gonna be planning to arriving from the southeast, runway 30, which is gonna be, you know, going directly like in from like the valley. We're not gonna go in from the ocean. We're gonna go from the valley. And yeah, there's gonna be tons of beautiful views over there of the mountains on either side. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, and please, if you haven't already, return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts. And I'll turn on the fasten seatbelt sign right now. And yeah, please give your flight attendants full cooperation. Thank you. Okay. That's the PA done. So then, let's run through the descent checklist. So, approach checklist. Briefing is confirmed. Alright, no, actually there's one thing that I missed. After landing, where do we go? Well, let's check here. Okay, so actually, after landing, maybe we'll just vacate the runway here. Alright, this runway is actually 2,600 meters long. Okay, so I'm probably not going to be able to use flaps 3 then for this landing. So I'm probably going to need to configuration 3, configuration full. Yeah, that's still category D. Arrival. So yeah, and then at flight level 50, we'll just set the altimeters to the new thing. Okay. Do I have the ability to sync the barrel settings? Yes. Okay. Hold on, let's level off here at 310. So I feel like, how come I feel like we started our descent too early? Hold on. Lock out the star. The thing is, if we do this, we're going to be too high. Because we're only 59 nautical miles from the airport. Yeah, probably it's better to descend. Now let's descend it even more. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, um, hey Marco. Nice to welcome you on board. So, it's nice to have you. So, wait, today's your brother's birthday? Is that correct? Today's your brother's birthday. Okay, well, in the meantime, so I'll just brief you on this situation here. So right now we're just descending into Bilbao in Spain right now, and yeah, so uh, and currently we are like nearing the airport, and we still have 45 nautical miles to go. Which is which is which is the term that we use for distance. You know. And of course, here on the airplane is just like this. It's automatically like all the frequencies are automatically tuned, whatever like approach that you set up, right? Which is really good. Oh, oh, gotcha. Well then, tell him I wish him happy birthday. All right. Then, so yeah, we're just and we're gonna be planning to land from the northwest here, uh, which is coming in from the mountains. There's gonna be mountains all the way over here, and there's gonna be a valley that we're gonna cross through. And yeah, so I hope there's not too much wind. And since the runway is a bit short, I'm gonna set the auto brakes to medium level, so that way like they can apply, medium level of pressure. Right, so there's like 3 levels here on the auto brake. So the low, medium, and max, and that's like how much pressure the like the brakes are gonna be automatically put under, right? How much brake pressure is gonna be applied, right? So medium level, I think like it's not really like the fastest sort of like braking action, but it's like it's an intermediate stage between like low and then max, right? And of course, if we need to, I'll just like apply full manual brakes. Karma. Manual flight plan discontinuity. clear. Let's see if this is correct. Yeah, this should be good. And the missed approach procedure. Yeah, like I think this is good. Let's get some speed brakes in here. So that way we can descend faster. So what flight simulator is this? It's X-Plane 11. Well, like like, is Trucking Simulator a good game? Well, I've heard of truck simulators before, but I never really tried them. The only play I ever flew was in GTA 5. It was the oh my word. Okay, Alright. Well, okay, and I'm leveling off right now. I gotta continue descending. Okay. Hold on. Bollywood on Steam. My paycheck just came in. Thank you for the offer, but I'm honestly go without that because I've heard there's like I don't really want to like describe it on here, but I just well thanks for the offer, Marco, but I just prefer I'm good without it. All right. Thank you for the offer, though. All right, thanks, Timmy, for the offer. But thanks for the offer. I'll definitely look into that. All right. And hold on. The speed brakes are okay. So I gotta stow these speed brakes right now. And yeah, so we're just following this arc here, which would keep us within, say, 22 or so miles. So according to the chart, this is supposed to keep us within around like a 22-mile radius, 22-mile distance from this VOR station right over here, right at the Bilbao airport. And yeah, so we're just gonna follow this all the way down here, and all the way down to our initial approach fix at Sacra, and then we'll just intercept the localizer from there, and then the glide slope. And yeah, so I'll just reset this altitude window to 6,000 feet to match that, and then we'll just continue descending. Once we reach 10,000 feet, I'll just turn these guys on, the landing lights, because that's part of the procedure. And yeah. Okay. Okay, in order to answer that question, I'm just gonna check the flight plan. So we're expected to arrive in the next, I'd say, maybe 12 or so minutes And yeah, in the next 12 or so minutes, we're gonna arrive at the airport. Right now, we're just descending. Or maybe I could speed things up a bit. Just to, see what happens. But I just gotta, like, make sure that I'm on the right, descent, like, profile here. So, what I'm going to do is, because, like, right now I'm just passing the 10,000 feet, so, let's turn the lights on. And then, of course, like, the best time to actually, like, just, like, use the function, like, skip time is basically when I'm level, I believe, in level flight. Okay. Now this is decreased to below 250 knots. I'll just get the speed brake subtracted. And yeah. And as you guys can see, now the sun is already setting. So do you guys want me to change the time to, do you guys want me to adjust the time again to, just like catch like a glimpse of the sunset, or do you want to keep it, or do you want to keep the time as this? You're one of the passengers wanted smoke. No. They're not supposed to be smoking on the flight, okay? Like you're not supposed to be smoking at all on the flight, okay? That's totally discouraged. You can't be doing that on a 5-hour flight. Okay. And let's check with the passengers. Well, of course you can't really like see the passengers right now. But I'd say this is like a really good cabin, right? Like it matches like like the somewhat of like the airline that I'm flying with Vueling, right? Okay, I'll just turn these on as well. Yeah. And now I can see some ground lights here. That's really good. Starting to catch the first glimpses of Bilbao Airport, of Bilbao. Have you joined the Mile High Club? Well, no. And based on the information that like I'm not planning on doing so. Okay. Like, okay. Yeah, I have no plans to join that club. Okay, now we're turning final here. So, yeah. And I'll just get this on. Or actually, no. I'll just keep this off. Okie dokes. And now... And then from... And the localizer and glide slope indicators are alive now. So that's good. And yeah. Now we're 20 miles out. So according to the chart... Let's see it. ILS Yankee 30. So what we're supposed to do is... So at 18.6 miles, I'll just go down to 4,000. At 40... Down to around 4,400. Then alright, thrust idle descent. And yeah. I'll just take the first notch of flaps here. Flaps 1. As you can see, the slats are already starting to extend. When we're 12 miles out, then, or when we're 11.3 miles out, I will, wait, no, actually, maybe I'll just arm the localizer now. So we have localizer captured, and I will just arm the approach mode right away. Speed, altitude star, and that'll just capture on the glide slope here. So I will then, let's check the speed limit. So 215 knots, so we're glide slope star, and I will go for flaps 2. To see the flaps already starting to come out. Standard 1015. 1015. Okay, approach check is complete. Alrighty. Maybe I'll just get some more. Gear down. Let's watch the gear come down. Gear down. Yeah. Flaps 3, or in aviation terms, flaps tree. Here we go. Flaps tree. Flaps tree.
2,500.
Alright, that's the real altimeter alive. As you can see, that's Bilbao Airport right over there. Okay. Alright, so this, so Aiden, your good question. This, it just like took maybe like 3 hours or so. 3 hours to like fly the airplane. Right now it's like 3 hours and 39 minutes on here, and like from when I push back, and here like right now it's like I've currently flown like 2 hours and 36 minutes. So yeah, like from takeoff up to this point. Okay, let's go flaps full. And thank goodness we don't have any mountain waves to deal with. It's 127 and 8. And we're landing with a pretty light tailwind here. So this is going to be really interesting here, to say the least. Okie dokes. Then let's do the landing checklist. Cabin secured for landing. Auto thrust is speed. Go around altitude. That is, hold on. Go around altitude. That is going to be 3,500. So I'm going to set that first and foremost. 3,500. 3,500 feet set. Ecam memo. Landing no blue. Landing checklist is completed. Alright. Anyways, time to disconnect the autopilot now.
1,000.
Autopilot disengage. I'm flying by hand here. Just trying to maintain the glide slope, following flight directors, and I'm monitoring the runway. Looking at the pappies right over there, telling me visually. Yeah.
Minimum.
All right, let's continue. We're landing. Okay. Following flight directors here.
500.
500 stable. 2 reds, 2 whites. We're visual. And yeah,
400.
so no distractions until I'm finished landing here, guys.
Glide
So
slope.
glide slope. Okay, okay. I gotta correct this. Okay. Minor corrections. Minor corrections. Just gotta keep this rate of descent
200.
below 1,000 feet a minute. Okay. Glide slope warnings are usual. Okay.
100.
100 feet. Here comes the truth.
50. 40. 30.
All right.
20. Retard.
Close
10,
them. Close them.
5.
Okay. Hold. 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 All right. All right. All right. Speed brakes. Spoilers. And reversers are green. Decel. And I'll just apply the brakes here. Oh, yeah, buddy. That was a really, really tough land. Really, really firm landing, to say the least. Especially with the braking. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, very, very pleased to welcome you to Bilbao Airport. I will just taxi off here right now on this exit. And, yeah. Well, maybe in another time when, I am, when I'm just like back in my flight simulator, maybe like after after I come back from Eastern Canada, I probably will fly another airplane, maybe like a Boeing 737. Because previously on my previous live stream, I don't know if you watched that before, but I flew the Boeing 737. Right? So if you guys want me to do that as, like, again, like, sure. Or if you guys want me to, like, just maybe, like, hop around, like, Spain or something, I could definitely do that as well. Hop around, like, Spain and Portugal. I can definitely do that as well using my using a Cessna 172 or something like that. Alright? But yeah, I'll definitely, like, just, like, vote. I'll just, like, post, like, a voting on my Instagram. Alright? On the different sort of options. So yeah, stay tuned for those. Alright? And, of course, I highly encourage you. Okay, you want me to fly the Boeing? Yeah, sure. Well, flying a helicopter. That's a good question. Well, I don't usually fly any helicopters because, like, it's like much more difficult to handle than, like, for me, like, than, like as compared to, like a normal plane. Like, in the sense that, it's, in the sense that, it's basically, like, I gotta, like, take off, like, vertically, and I gotta, like, handle the thing. Well, there goes the planes. Well, of course not. No, 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 no. How could there be? No. They're prohibited from planes, okay? I'll tell you that. They're prohibited. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just try it. Like, see what happens. And then, like, if that goes successfully, maybe I will maybe I will, like, record a video of me doing that. Well, sure. I'll definitely like include. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, welcome to Bilbao Airport. And yeah, my plane's like literally like this. So anyways, why don't we just watch the Why don't we watch the landing again? See how that went. Okay, let's watch it from the passenger view. See these lights? The lights at Bilbao Airport. There's lights at Bilbao. And It's coming in like this. Yeah. You can see this. Okay, let's watch it. Let's watch the landing. Yeah, that was a bit firm, but yeah, that's the terminal right over there. Okay, let's watch it from a different angle from the passenger view. Let's watch it from the forward part of the engine. Okay, let's see the let's see it from here. And yeah, I just immediately went max reverse thrust on there. Okay, and now let's watch it from the outside, shall we? So, runway. Yep. Let's see it. Let's see it come in. See this? Yep. Well, that was acceptable. It wasn't really that butter. It wasn't that smooth, but you know, at the very least, like, you know, my plane didn't really break apart or anything, right? And of course, at least it was like a good landing, right? Okay, let's watch this from maybe another angle, the tower. And this is what the tower controller would see. Well, okay, hold on. Watch that again. Wow. Okay, and one last angle. This is going to be from the circle view. As you can see all these lights around, that's Bilbao at night. And yeah. See that? See the smoke the tires produce when they touch down? Yeah. And I just immediately went for this. Yeah, like see, like my and the reason for this skidding is like basically the rudder was just connected to the nose wheel. You know, made the airplane turn a bit faster. Well then that's it for this yeah, so anyways, that is it for this live stream. I hope you guys found it really inspirational. And yeah. So of course, feel free to like the video and you know, subscribe. Well, actually I gotta, well, to be honest, I really gotta like go to bed afterwards. Okay? Because like, you know, this like usually Flight Simulator usually ends like after, you know, well, when my Flight Simulator ends, I just go to bed. All right, so yeah. So yeah, like I want to like go to bed before it's too late. Do you pump iron? I probably do. Well, but of course I hope you guys enjoy this video. All right. And of course you can always like replay it. So yeah, if you haven't already, feel free to like it, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on notifications. All right. And I just want to say a special thank you everybody who joined. All right, thank you everybody who joined, and of course, big thanks to all of my supporters here on YouTube. All right, of course, including Marco, including Aiden, including all these other guys who didn't really attend, such as but of course who have like subscribed, such as Lucas, Cayden, Quinn, Jaidlyn, and Luca, and of course Martina and Sammy and Cassandra and Daniela and Adriana, of course, and Katarina and Janvan and Eisa and Maya and Clare, of course. You guys are all awesome. And of course you, NT as well. Alright? Thank you for attending. Thank you for tuning in. Alrighty. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your night. And take care.